been messed up, stressed out with no luck. But every time I wake up, I get a chance to wake up. Thank
Okay.
God I got a chance to wake up.
Wake up.
Another day that get my kick up.
It's 12 a.m.
Cause every time I wake up,
Get
a chance to wake up.
Yeah, thank
Wake
God.
up, wake up.
Wake up, guys. Alright, before I get too crazy over here, just check out Lecrae's new album, Restoration. That was Sunday morning. I know it's not Sunday morning right now, but what it is right now is time for you guys to understand something. You know, podcast is a fun place to be at because I do a lot of stuff. Like, you know, I like to enjoy myself out here and just, you know, connect with y'all because it's not easy to be doing this stuff and just, you know, going crazy every time because sometimes you don't really know what you want to say. But I found a way to make that happen. So, hey, welcome back to the We Don't Play podcast station where we keep it live, direct, we keep it real. It's 12 a.m. on August 26th. And you can also check out my Instagram because I've made a post about what I do. And I got some online classes and I want to show you guys how I can do some 12-month branding plans with y'all. But at the same time, it takes time to build a brand. So that's now where the communication comes in. So yeah, check it out. Check out my link in the bio. Check me out, Flav Beats, and you can check me anywhere, anytime. And let's make it happen, you know? This is the We Don't Play podcast station, ladies and gentlemen. You know, thank God, you know, for you. You know, thank you for staying here for such a long time. The audience is growing, and I really appreciate y'all. Check out the podcast, you know, other episodes. Let me know what your favorite episode is because sometimes it would be nice to even know what your favorite episodes are, you know, just to have that community base. But that's going to happen very soon, which is, you know, why we have to keep it, you know, consistent out here. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for keeping it real, honest, authentic, because we don't play, you know, that's the slogan of the day. So, you know what I'm going to say next is that we have a lot of ways we're going to be able to share information together and give you exactly what you're looking for, because that way we're not just going around, you know, round in circles. We're more like giving you like facts, and those facts is what's helping us build, you know, the relationship we have today. So, you know, there's a lot of things about marketing that people don't really get to understand, and that's because there's a lot of like confusion. You know what I mean? Like, there's like, I don't know how to put it. Like, you can be able to put yourself in a position where you can be able to have marketing strategies and have plans and have things that you can be able to do to increase your business. You know, like, actually, let me give you guys a little, why am I even stressing about this topic? Because I feel like I want to drag it, but I don't want to drag it. Okay, let's go. So, SEO treatment is number one. And I'm just telling you guys, before I even go even deeper into that, because that's a whole different topic. You know what I'm saying? So, before we even go any further, I would rather let you guys understand that, yeah, we have to get there together, and we're gonna get there together. So first and foremost, the first thing I want you guys to understand is that for you to build a logo online or have a standing or have, you know, how to make it work, you need to understand some concepts. You need to understand some branding techniques, you know. So put it out there, you know. I'm just letting you guys know what it takes, you know, just from a marketing standpoint, you know, not because I know everything, but I also do my research and I also apply it, and then I also give you my own piece of the cake. So my own 2 cents is that use your marketing skills correctly. Use SEO treatment very well. Use content marketing, which is very important, and that's what people don't understand. Content marketing is the best way of marketing, because you're marketing content literally, and the content you're marketing, sorry to do that twice, but the content you're marketing should be content that has quality, and it needs to be consistent, and it has to convert. When consistent conversion happens, there's confidence. So when you build your confidence, you build resilience, and you build that persistence, and you stay healthy, because now you're in competition. Now you can stay strong, but you got to do things like blogging, guest blogging, email marketing. You got to do things like social media marketing. People think, social media marketing. I don't know. People think it's a different world, but it is when you think about everything in return. So think about blogging, guest blogging. There are so many ways you can connect with different podcasters out there in the world. One place I can tell you guys to go to is A.G.E, and check it out and see what they got there. Also use my Supercast. Check my link in the bio also to get into the podcast premium, because it's going to get really, really deep. And also we got the hostess, logging in tomorrow. So actually, tomorrow, because tomorrow is Thursday. So, keep it real, keep it honest, keep it authentic, keep it, stylish, because we don't play. So I've said that twice today because it's just, the motto of the day. So what I was trying to, put your way is that when you deal with marketing, have SEO in the back of your boat. Like, SEO is literally the SEO is like let's say you have a whip, right? That whip is whipping, but that whip is only whipping when there is gas, or if you use a Tesla, when there's something, electric, something that has been pumped into it. But if you don't have that, you can't style. That's the same way if you have a website and you don't have SEO treatment, then it's not gonna run. And you know what SEO treatment is? Man, I've been really trying to figure out this code for years, and thank God I've been able to figure it out now, because I've been using a lot of research material, just learning. There's some things I didn't know before the pandemic hit, and now I'm doing stuff that's different. So I'm just like, whoa, okay, buckle up. But like I said, I have a new song coming out soon. Some new projects coming out soon, by the way. So as I'm speaking to you, I'm also working. I have like 3 tracks recorded, by the way. So yeah, but I digress. Keep your email marketing, social media marketing, blogging, multimedia. When I say multimedia, I mean like podcasts like this, radio, YouTube, live, pictures, videos, text, just things that people can see and be like, oh, I know who that is. You have to keep it consistent. Like, I've been doing We Don't Play for a long time, and now whenever you hear it, it's like, oh damn, I remember what that is. Even if you don't remember or see, you've probably seen it somewhere. That's a sure fact. I don't know how far it's gone, but it will go far by God's grace. And I'm just putting this into the atmosphere. I'm just manifesting and praying and just, asking God to help, because it's not easy. There's some things that we do, we just do it out of knowledge, but sometimes you actually need God to help push it to the next level, because some things, man, you can't do some things on your own, man, at all. So it's just about SEO treatment. Use very, very good keywords, tools, research material, and people will be like, keywords, trends. What are keywords? Keywords are very important when it comes to informing your readers about satisfying search engines. So if you're saying how to clean my bathroom, how to dust the pantry, how to cook filet mignon, how to make a lasagna plate. There's so many things you can do, but when you now put your website, or you put your blog, or you put your article, whatever you're writing has to be in clear text. Don't be like, I'm trying to make lasagna, but I gotta talk about the tomato sauce and about the oil. No. Just go straight to the point, and then put in your header tag. Because header tags are like hot topics, like hot button topics. And you can be able to choose through a lot of keywords that your audience reaches out to the most. So look out for keywords that make sense, put them out there, stay true to your brand, and just leave them. I don't know what it is, but sometimes there's a way like time will just hit and you're like, whoa. You're like, oh, I did this like 2 months ago. And it's happened before. So it's just about consistency and just staying true to your brand. I like this podcast because I just be doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it can go left, right, center. But anyways, you gotta give your blogs a chance. Most people neglect blogs on their websites, and it's bad. Either you make a category of blogs and say, okay, I'm going to do like 20 blogs, because if you do the math, just like one of the people I'm listening to right now, he says like about 20-25 blogs is about half a year. So you're doing 52 blogs worth about 500 to 800 characters, or even better, 500 to 2,500 words. Anywhere in between that. The sweet spot is around like 1,500, 1,700. And then probably the base at 800. But if you're able to do that for 52 and then place each of those categorically, and then use an email list and blast it, and then use ads and then boost it, this show is over, guys. This show is over. Man, like, that's what you guys need to do. Like, be very careful about how, you work around stuff. And think about it like this. Facebook has 1.5 billion Facebook users, 400 million Instagram users. Shout out to webfx.com, by the way. They also got some really good facts, and they also get some backlinks from other facts too. So just check them out. And you can know that Instagram is 400 million, Twitter is 320 million, Snapchat is 200 million. Damn, Snapchat. I'm barely on Snapchat too. Like, I post probably once a month, or maybe like once in 3 weeks, and then maybe twice in 5 months. So then sometimes I just forget about the whole thing. I might delete the app or not. But I'm just there because there are different people that I've connected with from different places that are not on different social media platforms that I don't connect, like back in the day. So yeah, Snapchat is just that special place. If you didn't have it then, don't get it now, because it's not really gonna help you now. But if you had it then, keep your account. Yeah, don't say I told you. Yeah. So the next thing also to check out for is email marketing. You gotta send email marketing, to people. Advertise yourself. Send out free copies, PDFs. Let people see you. Be in their faces. Show them that you care. And if you're doing it once a week, or maybe twice a week, sometimes you maybe want to do a survey and ask them how often do they want to hear from you, so that you don't guess and say, I want to send them it every day. It's like if you want to talk to a girl, or you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to reach out to her, and you're trying to catch her attention, you want to talk to her every day, but now it becomes annoying. It becomes annoying when you this is gonna be terrible, but it becomes annoying when she says no, and then you keep nagging her every time you see her, especially if you work in the same place, or if you live around the same neighborhood, or if you probably have the same route. So just don't be a nuisance. Just let her go. Sometimes it's been hard. Sometimes I had to do that, and I was like, yeah, man, I deserve better. Or it's like, she probably deserved better. I don't know what the case is, but I just don't feel it. When you feel your first gut, that's what it is for me. I don't really go by what I see. I go by what I feel, because what I see could be, based on the eye perspective, but I need to feel it through my mind so I can understand why it's happening, because I wouldn't understand why it's happening. You feel me? I don't know, but I just pray that we're able to get this running. And damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. You guys need to understand that this is a crazy time, and you just gotta understand that people build, grow, and you gotta understand how to understand yourself. Just go with the times. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna just sit down and wait. I read some stuff now, and I'm like, damn, if I knew this 3, 4, 5 years ago, I would not be where I am right now. But I am where I'm right now because I was really working hard and smart when I was back in 5 years ago working. 5 years ago, I was like, almost done with my bachelor's, and I was like, man, I'm trying to get this done, this degree. I didn't even want to be in school at the least. I didn't even want to touch school. Talk less of being in one. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. But all I'm just trying to tell y'all is that you need to do your email marketing, do your surveys, let people know about you. Use trustpilot.com. I've been talking about that a lot. And then you can also leave a review about me too, about the business. If we've ever rendered a service to you, please go ahead and put it down, and we'll really appreciate it. So I'll also put that in the description too. And go on Trustpilot, fill out a form, get a review, sign up as a company, get your business email from G Suite, or people say G Suite. The thing about me, I was even telling my girl earlier, like it's hard. It's hard to do like British American, accents, because I grew up, in the British, and then I have to switch it to American, and then I grew up in Kenya, but I'm Nigerian. So, bro, it's a whole lot of mixing going on, but it's made me better, and I really understand, and I'm thankful, for stuff that happens. So, yeah, you just gotta send emails. You gotta also have permission from them to send emails, because emails are very sensitive. Very sensitive, very sensitive. And you need to just compile a list, add them to a field, and then maybe add form fields to the best content on your website, like a contestant or a downloadable PDF. You gain permission to contact the people, and then you have a few questions or a few options you may ask them. You can send them a scheduled newsletter on a bi-weekly basis, monthly basis, like I said. Share them with anything: new photos, new staff, new products, services. Tell them about the upcoming events, then link them to places like Eventbrite. Just be very, very key savvy about what you do. Be on Eventbrite, use things like toneden.io, you can be able to, build your stance. Also shout out to WebFX again. Sorry, I just had to shout you guys out one more time because you guys are doing an amazing job. There's so much that, people don't really get to understand, but they will. Everything comes in time. So I'm able to understand and build and grow with people because you're able to understand what it means to set up yourself, out there. Put your stuff out there, be in the plans. And if you're like, oh, I don't know how to set up a website, I don't know how to do this, there's so many options you can go through. I'm gonna give you quick examples. One, you can use WordPress, you can use Wix, you can use Squarespace, you can use Shopify, you can use, oh man, is there another one? I know there's another one. There gotta be another one. I think I'll use one more and just use this. I'll just slide this in. BigCommerce. You can use BigCommerce and use these platforms. People talk about, other topics that I'll bring later. I was about to say it, but I was like, nah, it's too early to talk about that. But use this 5websites.com and get yourself a website, and then use the Google domains. If you don't know how to do that, you can use Google domains, and you just do domains.google.com, and you're able to get that. Or you can go to GoDaddy, and GoDaddy is going to give you information about how you can build your business. So you can search for a name. If it's there, cool, make it up, do something, don't cry about it. Be more creative, because there are plenty more names out there that have not been registered or put in practice. So just understand what you're trying to do and be strong at it, and then eventually it's going to work out in your favor, God willing. So yeah, do that. And then there's Google My Business, there's Yelp that I just talked about. You gotta have your business out there. So and this is like literally the easiest thing to do, and I keep saying it, but it sounds like the hardest thing to maintain. Get reviews from people who you have served, and then ask for a review and let them respond. Let them say what they have to say. Don't tell them what you want them to say. Let them respond, let them express themselves, and then that information is going to transcend into different platforms over time that people are going to read. They'll be like, oh wow, we didn't know this happened, we didn't know this happened. So now at this point you're just like, okay, let me try it. So let people leave reviews, and then be on Yelp, be on Google My Business, be on Trustpilot, be on TripAdvisor. Just be everywhere. You can be in one place, but be in as many places as you can that you can show convenience, because people like to have options, so that when you start building yourself out there, you can be able to, have that strong presence, because not all these places are, accessible until you decide and say, okay, maybe I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm going to do it. And cool. Yeah. So you got to do what you got to do. Get your SEO out there, and I'll see you out there. You know it. Okay. So I got to leave. It's almost, it's literally 5 minutes to 12:30. So thank you guys for tuning in. I love you all. Stay blessed. I hope you guys learned something. Leave something in the reviews. I would definitely want to learn more and hear more about you. And This is where it starts. Bingo. Good night.